Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Jordan Arell, making a daily video on circumcision. And there's something that's really important to understand about this issue. There are two voices really inside of each of us, and they're saying different things, and listening to them and doing what they say will lead to very different results. One voice is the one that says that circumcision maybe isn't so bad. Maybe it's okay if it happens a little bit more because a lot of people are okay with it, and it's what everybody's doing, and it's just something we've always done. There are people who think it has medical benefits. Maybe they're right about some of them, and even if it's not that big of a medical benefit, it also, some people like the way it looks better because it's what they're used to. And so, we should not interfere with other parents and other people who, should have their own conscious free will to do what they want with their children. And that's all there really is to this issue. Then there's another voice. This voice says, well, actually, I'm not sure I like that was done to me or to my partner. Maybe I wanted them to have their whole penis that they were born with. Maybe nature actually evolved over billions of years to make our sex organs pleasurable so that we'd have more sex, and maybe it didn't fuck up at the most essential organ for our survival and for our reproduction. It's kind of absurd that would be a mistake. Maybe the doctors actually have sort of a vested interest in that they're making money off it. Maybe if we look at the history of circumcision, we can, be honest with ourselves and realize that it was done to harm our sexuality, and that's wrong. And maybe we should think about the baby and what its experience is and how much pain it's in, that this procedure is one of the most painful things you can do to a human being, and that maybe that's traumatic. This voice says maybe there's some human rights issues to consider here, and think about the men who kill themselves because of circumcision, and all the many more men who wish they were dead and live a living hell because of what was done to them, and can't enjoy sex anymore, can't move on with their lives, can barely function because they're in so much pain because they had part of their bodies cut off. Maybe we should listen to them. Maybe we should pay attention to that. Maybe we should, look at the scientific research which shows all of the nerve endings. Maybe we should pay attention to the fact that the foreskin has important functions. And maybe we should speak up for all of those things, and for our own personal experience and our own personal views, and be honest, be real, and not hide from this issue anymore. And so these two different voices that are inside each of us always seem to be saying something. Some of us listen more to one, and some of us listen more to the other, but we all have a choice in what we listen to. Do we listen to the voice of society, of our social training, of what we are taught is good, what we are brainwashed into and told is just the way things are? Or do we listen to the second voice, which is the voice of ourselves? Do we listen to our own conscious, our own wisdom? Do we listen to the truth inside of us? Do we pander to what was just normal, what's just easy to do because it's what our friends do or what other people do? Or do we take a step back and say, what's really best? What's really going to help other people to not be hurt by this anymore? What's really going to change everything for the best for everyone in the long run? And in case you didn't guess, I would recommend listening to the second voice. you can't always do exactly what it says. There may be too much strength, there may be too much momentum in the other voice. It may be painful to listen to that voice, to put your attention there, to ask yourself, what do I really want to do in this situation? Someone just made an ignorant remark, or someone mentioned they're having a baby. I could bring this up, but I'm nervous too, and I'm scared what they might think. I could be doing more around this issue, and but I have other things I want to do with my time. It's the average American watches 6 hours of TV a day. I'd rather just do that. Society says it's okay, so there's no really punishment for not doing it, so maybe I should just do that. And all those things seduce us. They feel easy, they feel normal. And I would suggest that if you want to be happy in life, if you want to do something meaningful for the world and feel fulfilled and feel like you've made a difference in the world in a positive way, if you want to feel good about yourself, if you want to feel like you are the person that you want to be, if you want to feel empowered, if you want to feel like you have power over your own life and can really change things, then listen to that second voice. Just keep on listening. Listen, listen, listen. Take time every day and listen to that inside you. It's in your heart. It's in the center of your chest. It's in your gut. And listen until you get direction. Listen until there's a clear thing to do. And sometimes that's just listen more, Go deeper into that. Feel in your body. If there's pain coming up, if there's, but I kind of wanted to do this instead, it's okay to hear that. It's okay to see that and to understand fully what that means, to see really where that direction heads. What's the ultimate outcome of that voice, of listening to that? It's babies being mutilated. It's you feeling shitty and tired and losing energy, losing enthusiasm for life. It's ultimately the path to hell. It's not very fun. I've been there. And it just keeps on going and going and going, and you can just keep feeling worse and worse and not ever doing anything with your life that you really want to be doing. And it's so easy until it's not, until finally you hit rock bottom and you change directions. But you know what? Some people don't even change directions then, first of all, and there's no need to do that. You don't need to lie to yourself anymore. You don't need to pretend like you're okay with that. You know what you want. If you've watched this video this far, then you know that you want to listen to the second voice. You want to listen to your heart. You want to be honest with yourself. And so, do that. Just do it. You know what to do. You know exactly what you need to be doing right now to make yourself move in that direction of improving your life, of improving your ability to deal with this issue, whether that's doing therapy for yourself or some kind of other work on yourself, whether that's just learning more about how to talk to people better and practicing your people skills. It may be getting the confidence up and just doing it once. Maybe you've never talked to someone before or posted about it, and you just have to do it once, and you just have to put your whole entire soul and everything into just doing that, and know you have to do it, and that it's not going to be as painful as you think. And after you do it once, it's just going to keep on getting easier. Then you just have to make yourself do it one more time, and that time will be a little bit easier, and then the next time. And eventually it'll be natural to be honest with yourself and to be honest with other people. It just keeps getting easier until it's painful and it's difficult to listen to that first voice and to make those mistakes It's always that shadow. It's always there reminding you of who you want to be and why you're glad that you're that person and why that's your happiness, that's your joy. But you don't have to follow that voice anymore. You can really listen to who you are and who you want to be, and stand up for the rights of all children, stand up for your values, stand up for pleasure in life and truth and power and love, and become that person that you want to be. Just make a video, make one video, and the next day make another one. It's really pretty easy, and it just keeps getting easier. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you listen to that second voice. As always, I love reading your comments, and talk to you all again tomorrow.